Welcome to Marvel Strike Force University! This is Gun Gaming, and we're gonna rock it. Let's go to Medbay here. We're just gonna do some attacks. So I'm gonna start off with one of my faves. Come in here, and I basically... So I know that a lot of people like to do Hella Naturals, where they use Supernaturals as the base for their team. But for me, and I think for a lot of people, you've built Asgardians more than you've built Supernaturals. Heimdall is dead weight here, but you just come in here, keep Hella Loki, and then you can just click on Supernaturals and choose whichever ones are going to be most helpful to you. So Ghost Rider does a bit of damage, and he kills every time the Greg dies, and there is some splash damage that happens here. But I think Doctor Strange with the flip is just a little bit more helpful. Though he is pretty weak sauce as well. So I'm actually going to go for my Ghost Rider here, just for the damage output. But the flips can be really nice. The problem is that Captain America blocks, has like a massive block amount and a huge block chance. So it's really hard to flip off the defense up and the taunt. Okay, so basically what you want to do here is focus fire on either Thor or Hulk. Hulk gets turn meter every time another Avenger gets attacked, though. So I like to start with him and to try to get the defense down to apply. Then I can get the bleeds on him, and then we're just looking for the heal block is nice, and then use Mordo to stun. And if you get the stun, and if you can get the blind, even better. So we actually have Hawkeye for the blind, which is quite nice. And we're just going to tap Thor just so he doesn't go off unnecessarily here. Then we can spread the blind. Thor's blinded now. Boom. Meaningless punch. And the Hulk is nearly dead. So I'm actually going to just go basic here since Ghost Rider isn't charged. And since there's that death proof here. I just have like this 7 red star beefy Mordo who can just tank. Oh, who knew you'd say that about Mordo? There he comes again. Again, still blinded. And then like Loki is just here for sustain basically, and for that initial burst. But honestly, I do find this helpful. And now I could have used Hela's basic there, which would have probably tapped out Hawkeye, but I was planning to use Sif's ult, which got through most of the garbage there. Just wish there was a better way to get at Thor. But even if he smashes here, it's not going to be a big deal. That was a misplay. He was blinded, and I should have done that. It's not going to matter for this battle, though. This is not even close. I just didn't kill Hawkeye because he's super annoying. Thor probably would have been a good choice there too, but I knew I had that ready to go. Just run him down. And Cap has a hard time blocking when he's stunned. So just feed him the damage. And that should be all she wrote. Depending on their ISO class, if it's 3 or especially 5, it's really helpful to get those heal blocks from Mordo as well, just because he'll keep self-healing every turn. Which can get a little frustrating. Certainly is against Hulk. Alright, okay, so now this is actually a pretty good one, and Road Guardian makes this kind of interesting. Yeah, we'll walk you through it. Now, there are a couple different options I could use here. I think with Red Guardian, the best option is to actually do like a Hydra 2.0. And then we'll do Skilletary for another Mercs team. But for Hydra 2.0, you just find your Zemo. And then I also sometimes use Namor with this too. It's kind of up to you, but I find that like Crossbones and Winter Soldier are useless. You can keep Namor on here. And then just go to your Hydra team. Red Skull. I mean, my Zemo is still going to be the top damage, but this Taskmaster is only G13, so I don't think he's going to be able to do much damage here. But I am going to go for Armored Guard, just so that I get somebody who has a taunt. My Zemo should be big enough to tank this. Yeah, just tickles from Killmonger. Offense up just comes a little bit too late there to matter. Alright, so cool. We get the clear on to Red Guardian, which is helpful. Now I think I just want to try to ability block him so he doesn't come back with garbage. Yeah, unfortunately that didn't bounce the right direction, but it is what it is. Call in your Jabroskis. Just go ahead and clear off all this deflect. So much yuck. Cool, we got the taunt there. Then we're just going to lay down some more removal. Just try to kill. I strongly recommend killing Lieutenant first. He's just going to keep doing his thing. Alright, cool, we got the kill. And then Riot Guard is super easy to kill with Zemo, because Zemo just does massive damage. And then Red Skull does can chain to adjacent units here. So we're going to start with Red Guardian just because Red Guardian is the only one of these three units that doesn't counterattack. He's going to taunt here in a second anyway. Or actually, I think he'll probably do the ability block. Yeah, he does the ult. But he'll taunt by the next turn if we don't get to him in time. Whenever you play him manually, you should use the special first and more, just because the battle typically won't last long enough for the ability block to matter. Alright, we're just going to pour down the pain here onto Taskmaster. It was just 0 damage. Alright, use Namor to finish him off. And it's over. Alright, one more. Zemo also works really well with X Factor, but this Emmarauders team isn't giving me a whole lot of heartburn for X Factor. So yeah, I mean, whenever it's Minn-Erva instead of Sabretooth, you're not gonna lose to. You'll lose to Emma if anything, but with multiple man, you'll lose to the clock more than you will to either of those. So. I think with X Factor, you just want somebody who's fast, who creates a lot of critical attacks, critical hits. So Yo-Yo works really well for that purpose. Zemo works really well for that purpose. Namor works well for that purpose. But I think here I'm actually going to do something a little wonky, and I'm going to go for Falcon just to get some increased turn meter, but he's Raider as well, so he actually kind of gets you 2 turn meter boosts. He gets you his Red Wing drone boost, which is fun and awesome, but he also gets you those critical hits off of his ult. Okay, don't die. Okay, so I actually definitely like to go for the defense down early, just so you can proc the bleeds onto Emma. That didn't happen. Let's just try to get these guys all together. Strife didn't move, so that sucks. So I love Mum. Mum is so much fun. But just the best part about Mum, honestly, is, he creates all these extra units. That's great. The other great thing about Mum is he's going to give you all of those clears. So I used Falcon's special here, mostly because everybody is on speed down. I gotta get going quickly, otherwise I'll time out here. Everybody is on speed down, and okay, let's clear all this off of Strife. Let's kill Minn-Erva so she doesn't drain all of our health and give us bleeds and do all that other garbage. Emma's gonna clear all this off, but there's gonna be everybody else is taking a turn first, and we just want to make sure that Sinister's chances of getting something good are extremely low. We'll go ahead and use this here just to try to proc some of those vulnerables. And again, just clearing this garbage off of Strife. The guy just can heal like I'm I don't know, like a something that drives me nuts. But yeah, we got, so it's a dupe. That's the best. I love how he clones dupes. I'm just clearing this off of, we do have a lot of positive status effects here, so I'm basically just trying to clear this off of Mystique, because she's just going to keep sharing those buffs. Here we go. We'll get some more critical hits, and it's extra hits, remember, for every positive effect. So we get a whole bunch of critical hits, which fills up all of our turn meter on all of our friends. Now, the kill order is different for everyone. Everyone has like a different perspective on this. I am a strong proponent of killing off Sinister and then Emma. I find that like Sinister's heal value is just so much that it's not worth doing. He's gonna die anyway. I shouldn't have done that. You just really want to pour down this pain. But here you're seeing Falcon just come in for like so much turn meter value. And I just don't use power armor. So for me, it's kind of no loss there. Didn't need to use Shatterstar's thing. I really need his special. I was really hoping Falcon gets in a bunch of hits there too. I was really hoping some of those would be crits. All right, cool. I just need, so I need to use his special so that Longshot can ult, which he can do next turn. Come on. Yeah, see, the bad part about Mum is he will make you timeout. Just because his dupes take so many turns. Okay, cool. Honestly, we can probably just pass her. She has defense down. She's not in crystal form, so that ult did a lot of damage. So on my... I still need to upgrade this long shot to G15. I think that makes a massive difference. Just getting him to 5 red stars gave him a bunch of girth, though. But there you go, a bunch of clean attacks right there. We'll keep going, though, because, you know, we're all about fun, and I'm in charge of the war, so I can decide where we go next. Okay, so right now we have down Armory, which is massive, just to slow their advance. We got Medbay down. Now we're basically just looking for barracks. This security is really beefy, but if I'm a betting man, and I feel like being a betting man here today, am going to bet that security is giving defense down to bridge in order to buff heroes for hire on the bridge. They have heroes for hire in the other room, so I just anticipate that they're going to be here. These, like, what is this? You put this guy on your bridge? I missed something. Somebody didn't get the memo. Okay, so there's a few ways to beat these teams. Given the rather large Ms. Marvel here and the fact that there is Striker Skirmisher combo going on with the Hero Brawler combo, I think the right choice for a 391 power team is to go for Inhumans. And then we're just going to replace Karnak here. We're going to do this one with Silver Surfer, and we will do, Scientist Supreme actually might work here. But you just kind of need like a 5th character. It doesn't really matter who it is. So I basically have like 2 hero for hires teams that I use. So one is this Inhumans team, and the other is Doom, Kestrel, and Fury as the core. And you can use like Doc Ock and Emma if they're really big. I put my Doc Ock and Emma on defense, so I'm not going to be using them. The other option is to use Ultron. Misty Knight is pretty small here, so I will use the Ultron just to try to like burst through some of this stuff. And Ultron has a high damage stat too, so he can kind of draw off some of those attacks. Low health too, and he gets that revive, so works easy. I think Black Bolt should be the biggest damager, so he's going to take some of the brunt of this. Just try to set those up here. And then hopefully they keep attacking these ones. I don't think they're going to get to them in time, though. Not quite enough damage. So the idea here is that Crystal's going to be able to get all that stuff back. Deflects here, but there's no deflects on Iron Fist. And there's Luke Cage is going to taunt imminently, so I'm actually just going to strip it off of Luke Cage. So I'm just trying to avoid the deflects on Colleen Wing because she will just ruin your day. If you hit that ult into those deflects and it does nothing at all. Okay, Black Bolt's actually going to go 3 times here. He's going to go once. He's going to go twice. She healed up in between. I was really hoping that he would have pushed her into red and then he could finish her off, but we can make this work. Bye-bye, Ms. Marvel. Alright, cool. But I also like Ultron for the heal bots. They can be really helpful. And they also distract Misty, who is generally just kind of a dick. I don't know. She really drives me nuts. Those stuns and ability blocks are brutal. But Colleen's already down 1. We're almost down 2 here. And Ultron still hasn't died yet. So, this is perfect. Black Bolt drops down. Crystal, for some reason, didn't proc there. Huh. Well, we got to kill Luke Cage in order to just make sure that this doesn't come back and bite us in the butt. But I think we'll be okay. Easy peasy. Now, I just like to pick the one with the best stuff and steal that. Perfect. We get the tap from Black Bolt. So this is why if you have Heroes for Hire, you really do have to build them big, just because Black Bolt will do exactly what he just did. I'm just basically waiting for the ult to come back or to just slowly ping these away. I'm actually going to use this. The deflects. There we go. We got the assist though, so that's fine. No worries. Steal all that. And now he'll attack again and steal it all again. Deflects blocked it. The deflects. The deflects. Alright. All charges are gone. No more of that BS. Done. Now I use my Zemo, so we're going to have to wait for somebody else to use Zemo to clear that Red Skull team. But I kind of feel like that size of Red Skull team is a great trade in that your Zemo is getting full value because most people have big Zemos. This is like a pretty decent size Doc Ock. And there are a few options you can use against him. I think the easiest and cleanest in this size with the Mysterio and with Shocker is the pull is just to go for Symbiotes. And like, yeah, this is a massive Symbiote team. But you don't want to mess around with Doc Ock. And right now we just need to push through, so. But this is like a 5 red Doc Ock, so I have no regrets here. Just try to burst down Mysterio and the summon. That's really all you need to do. We get the defense down, which is pretty big. Now I just want to proc the offense down here. And I do have the Phantom buffs, which are driving me nuts. But we get this Mysterio clones. Let's just go ahead and ability block her so she can't put offense down on everyone. It's fairly meaningless, and it like pulls off all of her charges too, which is kind of nice. Let's go ahead and use special here. We kill the one, which gets us some more turn meter. Let's just go ahead and finish off Electro. Now we can remove some turn meter here. Rhino is going to taunt next turn, but I'm really not super worried about it. It's pretty easy to clear that off with Venom. Let's go ahead and throw down the stun here onto Doc. That way he can't use his garbage ultimate heals. And just keep tapping him. Pretty straightforward on how to beat Doc Ock teams like this. This is why I don't include Mysterio. No matter how big your Mysterio is, it's just pretty easy to hack through it and then get massive turn meter for your symbiotes. Now, granted, this was a punch down, but it plays the same way. You just need to be able to get through the Mysterio and the Shocker quickly enough, and if you can do that, You have so much turn meter that Doc Rock really just can't keep up. You just need to land the stun on him. That's basically the biggest threshold that you have to meet. And here we have a pretty good matchup for our team. I haven't T4'd the Punisher ult on this. So actually this is like a pretty good matchup. I could probably go bigger. So I might actually wait on this one. Let's see. I think we can get this with X Factor. Or Axeman. Let's check real quick. Yeah, I think we can do this. This is gonna be, it's gonna be a little close. It's just all Raiders. ISO choices are things you can easily regret. Alright, so basically this is all Teenage Warhead, hoping to pop them down below 50. Thank you for including Bullseye on your team. It's much appreciated. Let's go ahead and ability block him. Cool, that's below 50. Really need a T4 on her to get this to like be super consistent. Oh, that was rough. He's gonna drop down, so this is worth doing. This is bad though. Her getting blind is rough. All right, he's gone. All right, that's actually kind of like the best case scenario for the stun. Yes. Yeah, clearly my my X23 needs a little bit of love, but this will be an easy 2-tap for somebody else. So, you know, I had to take one loss there. But yeah, I think my my X23 needs a little bit of love. She is a favorited character. Just Infinity Watch is kind of upsetting this a little bit. But anyway, let me know what you guys think about this video. If you liked it, please leave a like. If you have other thoughts or ideas on what I should have done, could have done, how I should have done it, let me know. Until next time, good luck out there. Keep on gaming. Bye for now.